against the mighty hordes of Midian, they can't say that my mighty arm did it, but the Lord must have done it. So then he gave them a second test. Anyone who can lap water as the dog laps water. And so then they all had to make the test. A running brook. And those who went down on their knees were disqualified. Those who cupped their hands and drank it from their hands, being alert constantly, they were drinking water. Bear in mind, the lady said she was floating on water, that she was filled with wine. The first sign in John is to turn the stone and fill it with water, and then turn the water into wine. There are three levels of awareness. That solid, objective fact, the reality. Then the water is the psychological meaning of Scripture. And then comes the wine, the spiritual understanding of it. So here, only 300 cupped their hands and drank some. And they are put aside, that they were the only ones who will be taken to conquer all the hordes of Midian. That Israel could not say, by my own strong hand I did it. What does it mean? That's a parable. All these are parables. It's a parable of life for all of us. Spiritual nourishment is obtained by those who, while they move along the normal, natural paths of experience, feed themselves as it comes. And there are those who think there must be a special occasion, a retreat for my meditation, a withdrawal from the world. I must actually put myself apart and be something entirely different for the Spirit of God to come upon me. May I tell you, they will wait and wait and wait for a number of years, and it will not come that way. Go about your Father's business, go into the marketplace, and whatever you are doing, do it, but always remember the Lord. So they cupped their hands, but they were alert. They didn't get them on their knees and bury their head in the running stream. They cupped their hands and they were alert, or they were on a journey. 300. So he reduced it from 32,000 to 300. So I say to him, you feel that you take the credit for your intellectual accomplishment. And you know from experience that you did precede that with an imaginal act. And then you forgot the imaginal act. But the imaginal act didn't forget itself. It came to pass. And you reaped the harvest of what you had done imaginally, knowing you did not really accomplish it with your own intellectual powers. Well, go back to see now. You do not need any withdrawal from this world for spiritual nourishment. None whatsoever. If you think you need some special occasion, if you need some little retreat where you can go and meditate, you have the wrong concept of God. For He is in you. Where are you going to go to find Him more than where you can find Him wherever you are? If you're standing at a bar, He is present. No matter where you are this night, He is present in you. He is not in any holy place in the world. Wherever you are, that's the holy place. There is no cathedral in the world, no so-called holy place called a sanctified cemetery. Cemetery is what? He is buried in you. You are the sepulchre where God is buried. He is not buried in any cemetery in this world. He never was. He is buried in the skull of man. That's where he's buried.